let us know when they're live. It takes a minute to go. We'll wait for a few people to log in. What's up? Anyone logged in yet? We're waiting. We'll wait a couple of seconds here for somebody to log into live Zoom as we.
It's a surprise live Zoom.
Surprise
live feed?
Yes.
Facebook, not even Zoom.
Oh yeah, it's not Zoom.
No.
It's Facebook. It's
Okay.
Facebook. It's live. Is anyone on? No one's on.
Nobody loves us.
Nobody cares. They're like, screw them.
We're so tired of seeing you.
We have one person on.
Woohoo!
Who's it? Do we know? Who's?
Bets. Hey, Bets.
Bets.
Awesome.
Hi, Bets. How are you? Weren't?
Oh, yay.
Which weren't?
That would be Cassie, because Brian's in there.
Yeah, Brian's in there. Where are you at, by the way? Where are you at?
Hey, Kelly P. Great news, guys.
Kelly P. Hey, Kelly. Why is the rig outside?
Can you come and move this back in for us?
Yes, we brought it out to clean it. Now we can't get it through the doors.
And now the birds got it.
And the birds pooped on it.
Yeah.
We don't know. Anyway. Hey,
Okay.
Debbie's got great news.
There's a purpose for this live, guys. So today we had Jared Ebbing, and his title is?
Jared is the Mercer County Community Development Director.
And Jason Minshover, who is?
Mercer County Health Director.
I'm so
or
impressed.
Director of Mercer County Health.
So both came in and visited the box today, and we took them through what we normally do, and then we took them through our SOPs and kind of introduced them to CrossFit. They were super excited for what we have and what we've been doing, and the fact that we're going to continue what we've been doing. The quote was,
Yeah, go ahead.
the quote was, "This is really good. What you guys have going here. It sounds like you never should have really had to close in the first place." So, big breath. It's okay. That's all behind us. We've got a lot of stuff that we got done during this time. That being said, tomorrow,
We're opening. So, again, you've solidly seen in the last 24 to 72 hours a lot of things happen in the state of Ohio with gyms suing the state and all of that jazz.
Right.
So they've won that, which states any gym can open at any time. That's not why we're opening tomorrow.
No.
And we're not saying that the county has given us the green light, said, yep, you guys are great, open. We've done everything we need to. We're being responsible.
Right.
We've got our SOPs in place. It's up to our own ability to make sure we follow those, and we're going to follow them.
Right.
That means we're going to open.
Yeah,
Class starts
tomorrow.
5 a.m. tomorrow. Now, there's a couple of things as we invite you into the door there you have to do. This is not new if we were following the guidelines before COVID, right? So let's run through those really quick from you attending a class.
and those classes tomorrow will be 5 a.m.,
5,
6 a.m.,
6.
9, 4:30 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. We will also resume Saturday morning at 9. Monday,
Yep.
being Memorial Day, we will only have 9 a.m.
Yep,
And then Tuesday, everything is back as normal.
that's right.
Monday is not the Murphy.
Monday is not Murph.
Yeah,
We're
Monday is
sticking
not Murph.
to Murph being next Saturday.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
right. Yep, it's just we're not ready for that, nor are you.
No.
So we won't do that on Monday. We'll do something else fun and exciting. All right. So the things you have to know before you get here, and then the things you have to know once you get here. All right. So if you're going to come to a class tomorrow or any time in the future, okay, you have to hit RSVP. Meaning you got to open your app and you got to say, "Hey, I'm coming to this class." Right?
Right.
You've got that capability. You've got an RSVP, so we know who's coming.
Yes.
Right? So we can properly plan for your visit with us that day. Step one.
Right.
You have to do that. Here's another thing. If you RSVP for a class and you no-show, you have to pull yourself out of that RSVP. You can go in there and cancel it. You can pull yourself out of the class. Do not RSVP, take a spot for another athlete when you can't make it, all right? Just do us a
Right.
favor. Just click off of it, okay? Does that make sense? Oh, sorry. I'll talk louder. Can you guys hear us now? Better? Right? So again, you must RSVP for a class before you get here. In the story, right? We got to have that in our contact tracing ability. That's step one, okay? Step two, we're going to walk you into the door so you know what's going on. All right? So come on in with us.
The door will be open
Yep.
for you when you get here tomorrow. So you will not have to touch anything. You
Yep.
are hands-free when
Yep.
you walk in the door.
Okay, so that's the first thing. As you see when you come in, you'll see appropriately placed X's on the ground, indicating 6-foot distances. That's the first thing you see when you start to come in. The next thing you'll see when you come in the door is COVID screening. Okay, so important things to know here. Again, it's about being responsible, right? We shouldn't have to put these up on the board. However, we are to make sure we follow our SOPs. But it's also about being a responsible adult, okay? So, SOP number 1. In the past 14 days, have you had direct contact with someone that has tested positive for or who is suspect of having COVID-19? It's a question. Ask yourself that. If you have, don't come. Contact us so we can talk about that and what that looks like. Okay, step 1. Step 2. Do you feel feverish or have a temperature over 100? Again, common sense comes into play here. Please don't come. We shouldn't have to put that up there. It's common sense, but it is. If you feel feverish or have a temp over 100, stay at home, please. We'll help you with that. Give us a call, okay? Have you had any new persistent cough or difficulty breathing in the past 72 hours? Don't come. Now, that's not in the middle of a workout, right? So if you're in the middle of a workout and you, well, that's something different. But if you're sitting home on the couch and you have a hard time with this or persistent cough, make sure you don't come, okay? And finally here, have you been told to quarantine by the public health department? If you have, stay at home. Follow what the public health department has told you to do. Okay, so those are our screening questions that you should know about. All right, now, you saw the X's, okay? The X's mark, if I've got 3 people coming in the door, I need to hang out at that arrow for the first person, okay? And then an X here, so I'm hanging out here if she's the first person in line. Why are we doing that? Because we have to take your temperature, okay? So we're doing that because we got to take your temperature. So I'm the athlete, I'm going to come up. The coach responsible for the class is going to take your temperature, okay?
Coach only with this, guys.
Yep, that's right. So you don't take it yourself. We have to have that recorded and checked by a coach.
And then
Okay?
you as the athlete will turn around, sanitize your hands. Okay, so reviewing what you have to do. Number 1, before you walk in, before you get out of your car, open your app, go to the class time. So where it says schedule, click the class time that you want to go to. There's an arrow beside it. When you click that, that's where it allows you to RSVP. Then you'll come through the door, which will be open. Review the 4 questions that you've been asked 500 times already for the day, and then follow the line to get your temperature checked and your hand sanitized. From there, the coaches will lead you through the floor layout, how to clean everything when we start, how to clean everything when we finish.
That's right. Yep, you'll see once you get in here that the floor is laid out in grids. You'll have to pick your spot that you want to work out in. You'll have to maintain that spot. You'll have to make sure it's clean when you leave. You'll have to make sure your equipment's clean when you get here and when you leave, all right? So we'll cover that as a coaching staff for each class once you get in. That'll be our norm from going forward. Like we told the health department, we cleaned everything anyway before we left. That was our norm. You're just gonna have to do it now for real, right?
Right. So you guys spread the word. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 4:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Tomorrow, Friday, May 22nd.
That's right. We're starting, opening. Here we are. Have at it. Yes, the old rig is outside. It's right there. It's
And
black.
y'all are going to help carry it in.
Yes, we need help carrying it in, so
Got
make
the
sure
green
you're
light.
ready
Yeah,
to.
we have the green light.
We have the green light, so we can bring it back in and we can do pull-ups on the black rig when it's back inside.
Right. As
Okay.
always,
As always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive.
see you tomorrow.